This is CTD among blacks. We're breaching the gap.
Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. My name is Oyewole Adebayo, all the way from San Antonio, Texas. I just want to use this medium to just do a short lecture on prostate health awareness, and I would like each one of you to take time to listen, because trust me, someone you know definitely will benefit from this. I'm here to speak with you on prostate. The topic is a bit misleading, but I just want to ask one simple question. Is prostate strictly for men? Yes, only men have prostate, and only men over 40 years. But the healthcare enlightenment is for everyone, because there's no woman who does not know a man over 40 or from 40 and above, father, uncle, brother, son, friend, neighbor, and colleagues. Essentially, what I'll be doing today is health promotion. Responsible health promotion must provide three things. 1, information. 2, assurance. And 3, a plan of action. Let me start with a little background on prostate health. Everyone has a pair of kidneys. And the job of the kidney is to remove waste. Practically, we can say it is the waste management department of the body. Every day, your blood passes through the kidney several times to be filtered. As the blood is filtered, urine is formed and stored in a temporary storage tank called the urinary bladder. If there were to be no urinary bladder, trust me, as a man walks on the road, urine will be dropping. Now think of the plumbing work in the house. God, in his infinite wisdom and mercy, ran some pipes from our urinary bladder to the tip of our penis. The pipe is called urethra. Just below the bladder and surrounding the urethra is a little organ called the prostate gland. Now, the prostate gland is the size of a walnut and weighs about 20 grams. Its job is to make seminal fluid, which is stored in the seminal vesicle. Now, during sexual intercourse, seminal fluid comes down the urethra and mixes with the sperm produced in the testicles to form semen. So semen technically is not sperm. It is sperm plus seminal fluids. Now, the seminal fluids lubricate the sperm. After age 40, for reasons that may be hormonal, the prostate gland begins to enlarge. From like 20 grams, it may grow to almost 100 grams. As it enlarges, it squeezes the urethra, and the man begins to notice changes in the way he urinates. If you have a son under 10, if he has a little mischief, like we all did at that age, when he comes out to urinate, he can target the ceiling and the jet will hit target, But if you call his father to do the same thing, he might not be able to. His urine stream is weak, cannot travel a long distance, and sometimes may even come straight down his legs. So he may need to stand in an awkward position to urinate at times. Not many men will be worried the urine stream cannot hit the ceiling, Toilets are on the floor and not on the ceiling anyways. But other symptoms begins to show. And there are just 9 points I want us to note about this short lecture. The first one is terminal dripping. The man notices that after urinating and repacking, urine still drops on his pants. This is the reason why after an older man urinates, he has to ring a bell. A younger man simply delivers to the last drop and just walk away. Just see an older man coming from the bathroom. Sometimes he may clutch the newspaper closely to hide the urine stains, particularly on plain colored trousers. I mean, if you've been visiting hospitals and clinic most times, you might have seen one or two of such incident. Hesitancy. At this point, you wait longer for the urine to flow from you. There are two valves that must be open for you to urinate: the internal and the external sphincters. Both open, but because of obstruction in the urethra, you wait longer for the flow to start. Third point, incomplete emptying. You have this feeling immediately after urinating there is still something left. All these things happen and the bladder begins to work harder to compensate for the obstruction in the urethra. The frequency of urination goes up. Urgency sets in. Sometimes you have to practically run into the toilet. Nocturia also becomes common. You wake up more than 2 times at night to urinate, and your partner starts complaining at that point in time. Men being men may not talk to anyone even at this point. Then the serious complications start. Stored urine gets infected, and there may be burning sensation when urinating. Also, when they are stored urine, they form crystals. Crystals come together to form stones either in the bladder or in the kidney. Stones which may block the urethra. Chronic urinary retention sets in. The bladder stores more and more urine. The size of the bladder is like 40 to 60 centiliter cl. A bottle of Coke is 50 cl. As the bladder stores more urine, it can enlarge up to 300 cl. An overfilled bladder may leak, and this leads to wetting or urinary inconsistency. Also, the volume may put pressure on the kidney and may lead to kidney damage, which may likely bring the man to hospital in acute urinary retention. He wakes up one day and he is not able to pass urine any longer. Everything I've described above, I've been talking about, is associated with prostate enlargement, technically called benign prostate hyperplasia. I repeat, technically it is being called benign prostate hyperplasia. There are other diseases of the prostate like prostatitis, inflammation of the prostate. Second one, you can have prostate cancer, which is cancer of the prostate. This discussion is on prostate enlargement, so don't let us get it mixed up. I have a bad news and a good news. All right, I'll go with the bad news first. The bad news is that every man will have prostate enlargement if he lives long enough. Now, the good news is that there are lifestyle changes that can help the man after 40 to maintain optimum prostate health. The first one is nutrition. Look at what you eat. It has been discovered that 33% of all cancers, according to the U.S. National Cancer Institute, is related to what you eat. Red meat every day triples your chances of prostate disease. Milk every day doubles your risk. Not eating fruits and vegetable daily quadruples your risk. Now, tomato is a very good vegetable for men to eat. If that is the only thing you can eat, my brother, just eat it with joy. It has loads of lycopene. Lycopene is the most potent natural antioxidant. Foods that are rich in zinc are also good for men. I recommend pumpkin seed. Zinc is about the most essential element in male sexuality and fertility. Men need more zinc than women. Every man at every point of ejaculation loses 15 grams of zinc. Zinc is also important for alcohol metabolism. You need liver. Your liver needs zinc to metabolize alcohol. I also want to talk about alcohol consumption. As men begin to have urinary symptoms associated with prostate enlargement, it is important they look at alcohol consumption. More fluids in means more fluids out. So you drink less and drink slowly. Also, I would like to talk about exercise. When you exercise, it helps to build the muscle tone. Every man should exercise. Men over 40 should avoid high impact exercise like jogging because they put pressure on the knees. Cycling is even more bad. It's a bad news for prostate. I recommend brisk walking. Now, I want to talk about sitting. When you sit down, 2/3 of your weight rests on the pelvic bones. Most men who sit longer are prone to prostate symptoms. Do not sit for long hours. Just try to walk around as often as you can and sit more on comfortable chairs. Also, on dressing, men should avoid tight underwears. It imparts circulation around the groin and eats it up a bit. While this temperature is like 37 degrees, the groin has an optimal temperature of about 33 degrees. Pants is a no for men. Wear breathable boxes and clothing. Also, I would like to talk about smoking. Avoid smoking. If you can avoid it, reduce it drastically. You know why? Because it affects the blood vessels and impacts circulations around the groin. One other last point I would like to talk about is regular sex is good for prostate. Celibates are more prone to prostate. While I know celibacy is like a moral decision, but it is not a biological adaptation. Your prostate gland is designed to empty its contents regularly. Thoughts when someone shared something of value with you and benefit from it. You have a moral obligation to share it with others because someone in your friend list, someone around you, someone you work with, your siblings, or people you know might be saved with this short lecture. I remain your wonderful host, Oyewole Adebayo. I call myself Prince Hardey, all the way from San Antonio, Texas. Thank you, and God bless you real good. Till I see you again, I remain your humble presenter. Thank you for today. Bye-bye.
Thank you once again. My name is Oyewole, so you can call me DJ O2 Fresh, and this is CTD Among Blacks. If you like this particular episode you just watched, please, I know I'm not supposed to say please, but please help this particular dream. Help us to do something different. And if you want to be part of the team, subscribe, comment, like, and share. I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you.